Welcome to E3 2017.
So,
Put your hands up, it's time to attack. I'm buzzing on yourself 'cause I'm coming. All my enemies start running. I'm in the zone again.
What's your plan?
Stay the hell away from me, okay?
I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too.
Yeah? Not my problem.
Well, you can trace lines in your face, but it's the pain of your spirit.
It's pitch black. We need a light.
Screw it! I'll go first. Oh, crap!
You okay?
Your hands up high.
Do you have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
I love you, buddy.
Vincent, what are you doing here?
She's my daughter too.
See? Problem solved.
Come on, Leo!
Your hands up high. My love, I'll see you by and by.
What's your plan?
It's my plan, and I decide what goes down. You got that?
Yeah? Come on, Leo!
My name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer-director of A Way Out. A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op, which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch. The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent and Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold their story together.
You don't know anything about me, man.
Maybe not. But Harvey killed someone very close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo was already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here's another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
You know, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's, broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight. What the? What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Give me the gun! Get him! Run, run, run! Relax, man, I got this.
I'm curious to know, does the color of the sky matter to you?
The Kingdom of Erusea declared war on the Osean Federation.
Osea launched a major attack against the capital region, striking Farbati from their aircraft carrier and the Kestrel II warship.
HQ, are there any drones? Verify.
The Erusian Air Force has occupied the International Space Elevator.
This is Princess Rosa Cosette Delise. Osea attacks indiscriminately and has remorsefully injured countless innocent civilians.
It's hard to say which side first pulled the trigger that plunged us into this chaos. At this point, who cares? All that remained was chaos and confusion.
I wonder which path you would choose. Burn Osea to the ground.
Trigger, engage.
I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
I have visual. Arsenal burn confirmed. Engage at will. UAVs won't hesitate to kill.
No way I'm dying out here. Don't worry. Stick with Trigger, you'll make it.
Oh, really?
All aircraft caution. Bogies.
I wasn't for sure until I tested them myself.
The wall. It's our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond. But out there, you either live with the choices you make, or die trying to change them. The story doesn't end here. It's just the beginning.
Hi, I'm John Warner, Game Director for Anthem. Hey!
Freelancer. Fraxley.
Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
What did you do?
I made a mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
I'll get to it tomorrow.
All right. In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers, the heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity. Let's join 2 players as they head out on an expedition.
Hey, Paul. You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies, just about ready.
What are you gonna use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm gonna use my Ranger. Try out some new upgrades.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam! Looking good. Nice, you've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
All right, let's see what's up here.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. It's a dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
I'm not sure we want to use all our supplies on this guy.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
Hang in there. Almost there. Have you been in there yet?
I haven't. Oh, we should do that later with Kim.
Yeah, you could use the XP. Hello, treasure. I think we got some action up ahead.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're under attack.
I think that's part of Praxley's mission.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there. Oh, the scars have a heavy.
I have time to use that mortar. Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round.
Thanks.
Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes! Jer's Wrath.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper stories are dynamic and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, Shaper storm incoming. Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
I'm right behind you. Whoa. This storm is getting crazy. So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
All right, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
Our story is out there.
Мы были первыми. Первыми узрели богов. Первыми приручили их зверей. Первыми спасали души от зла. Мы покорили эту землю и создали империю. Но ветер донес до нас шепот о том, что в тенях появилось братство. Они первыми стали называть себя ассасинами.
The dark is older than the light. At last a day dawned, and we rose with this first light. But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting. In its wake, the night returned to claim us. After lifetimes, the light grows again, faint and vulnerable. We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark. This rebirth will end our wandering.
услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне. Полоска неба будет твердо алой, а сердце будет, как тогда. В огне.
Where's your master? I don't deal with domesticated.
Hey, the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
Show me the idol. Show me the Redeemer.
Here you go, mate. Yo, hand it over. I got a hot date who don't do late.
Monkey's got a date.
Mwah.
What? What?
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
I want every fucking cop in this fucking city after that fucking bastard!
Grab my chassis, Noxie!
Easy, bro. Bang, bang, motherfuckers! Fuck me. Damn!
It's about bloody time. Let's see what we've got. Moksha, just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
Can you confirm you're receiving me? Over.
I'm not getting anything. They can't hear us. We're on our own.
Have hostiles moving on your position. Watch your flanks.
Okay, enemies ahead. All right. You ready? Engage! Cover me. Enemy on the balcony. I see.
for the players.
Motherfucker. They killed the power around the world. We're gonna light it back up, because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need the tech. Big things too far! Today, you throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow, you'll be throwing cars. Ah! Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your boom. Oh, that's my cue. It's go time. Yeah, son. Oh yeah. Welcome to the agency.
Determination to conquer all my ambitions. Made it to this position, and so my disposition. Not seeing no limits, killing the competition. Yeah, I'm a beast. Now I'm released. Ready to feast, calm and peace, not released. I think that I'm number one, just to keep it 100. 0 to 100. So you have a opponent. Are you a beast? Are you released? You ready to feast, or do you want peace, not released? Do you think you're number one? Can you keep it 100? 0 to 100. Show me how much you want it. Some people never have trouble. That's why they don't know what the struggle is. I don't pay the cost, and they know the boss. Analyze my losses. Now I'm taking off. Yeah, I'm a beast. Now I'm released. Ready to feast. Peace, not the least. I think they know number one. Just to keep it 100. 0 to 100. So you have a opponent. Are you a beast? Are you released? You ready to feast, or do you want peace, not the least? Do you think you're number one? Can you keep it 100? Are you a beast?
Play it on Xbox One.
Peggy 7.
What have we got?
PS4 for the players.
Someone asked me once if I remembered how it all went down, as if it happened so long ago that anyone could forget. So yeah, I remember. I remember when our homes and our towns turned into graveyards, when the wilderness became our only hope for survival. I remember when the planes fell out of the skies, When the trains stopped running, when the turbines shut down, and the world went dark. I remember when they put up the razor wire, like it was gonna stop anything. When the feds ran out of body bags.
Dig, rope.
When some of us sort of lost our minds.
I think it's dead.
Some lost more than that. Much more. I remember when we lived by a code, when brotherhood meant something, and living meant more than surviving.
Goddamn liar!
So yeah, I remember how it all went down. I don't give a damn about any of that. You know what I remember most? Riding the open road. The smell of your hair. The touch of your skin. I remember you. But those days are gone. Now I'm a drifter. A bounty hunter. A mercenary. And for me, the broken road is all that's left. But I'll always remember.
He's headed to the old sawmill.
Going in after him. It's gonna be dark soon.
When does that ever stop me? His bike's down. Alright, Two Dog, where the hell are you? Go on. Get out of here. Get out. Well, that ain't him. All right, let's see. Yep. I could use that. Oh, shit. Two Dog. Two Dog! Damn it! Stop, Two Dog! Look around, brother! You know how this is gonna end. Where you at?
Come on! Come on!
PlayStation.
Peggy 18.
Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
This is a night our people will remember. There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. Neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack. You're awake now.
Marcus, watch out!
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This infraction is being reported to the police.
Shit.
We gotta go.
What? We can't just leave our people behind.
It's too late. If we stay here, we're gonna get shot. North. Our people need us alive. There's nothing else we can do.
Marcus! Shit.
Take cover. We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change. I'm gonna send the humans a message. My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
I'll follow you, Marcus. Then follow me.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
Police report that pro-Android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores.
Given the facts, it's pretty clear these attacks are linked to the deviant video message broadcast recently from the Stratford Tower.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated attack.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Violence is the only language humans understand.
Numerous storefronts have been broken, with cars vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
We're getting reports that hundreds of androids have been stolen from CyberLife stores.
Property was damaged, and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
They're coming.
My name is Marcus. I am one of them. This is our story.
PS4 for the players.
Dowd, it's good to see you, old man.
You up for one last job, Billy?
Who's the mark?
The black-eyed bastard responsible for all the chaos.
We're gonna kill the outsider.
Welcome to the UAC.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, someone to hold. To be so peachy before we're too old. So please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us. Please, Mr. Sandman, bring us all a dream.
Bethesda Game Studios is known for creating open living worlds with seemingly limitless gameplay content. But what if there was another way to experience even more, something all new? Introducing Creation Club, a collection of new game content for Skyrim and Fallout 4, including new weapons, new armor, new outfits and accessories, new crafting and housing features, even new gameplay enhancements. Using Creation Club is easy. Browse the selection in-game by category and use credits to download right there. Your new content will appear automatically. Creation Club content is made by Bethesda Game Studios and outside developers, including the very best community creators. These outside creators work hand in hand with Bethesda Game Studios, which means all content will be fully compatible with your save games, achievements, and official add-ons. Creation Club is coming this summer to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Creation Club. The worlds of Fallout 4 and Skyrim just got a little bit bigger.
Even those lost amongst the mountains can find their way within the stars. The path is written for you to find. The path to warriors destined for Sovngarde. To beasts cursed by an unquenchable hunger. To scholars of ancient and ferocious magic. And to dark terrors from above. They all await in Skyrim. You must simply find the path. Edan, my home, the only home I know. Many years have passed since we found our dwelling at the foot of this mountain. In the ruins of the old world, we found shelter. In the future where our kind could flourish. It is thanks to the courage and strength of our warriors that our city can still defy the enemy. Only the bravest and strongest berserkers will survive the war against the machine. Through mana, we will grow stronger and more powerful than any machine the Alps can use against us. But not only does it give us strength, it turns barren stony soil into fertile earth, letting the world blossom again. We are the brotherhood of warriors and magic. We are the Berserkers.
Legends speak of an unstoppable army. Wave after wave of merciless evil, destroying kingdoms, crushing armies, laying waste to humanity. Centuries ago, this war was fought by an ancient order. Now, the threat has returned, and only one remains. This is no longer a war. It is an annihilation. And this soldier is all that stands. between humanity and extinction.
Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Derek Neal. I'm the executive producer here at Maximum Games, and I'm excited today to be able to bring you this sneak peek into our upcoming action-adventure title, Extinction. What you're about to see is a small slice of one level, and this is a very early pre-alpha build, so please expect some things to change between this and the final version. With that said, let's get started. Extinction takes place in a lush, vibrant fantasy world, full of painterly textures and bright, rich colors. But this world has come under siege by an organized army of massive otherworldly invaders known as the Reveni, who have begun systematically eradicating humanity off the face of the planet. You play as Avil, one of the last of the Sentinels, a legendary group of warriors with the skills and tools necessary in order to take down these massive foes. The gameplay in Extinction emphasizes high-speed traversal around the environment. In addition to the basic jump and double jump, Avil can also run horizontally along walls, run vertically straight up walls, air dash through the sky, come floating back down gently, can bounce off of springy objects in the environment such as building awnings or treetops, and can use his whip like a grappling hook to get around. When he does this, time slows down, giving him time to plan his next move and make split-second decisions. Of course, Avil's ultimate goal is to save as much of humanity as possible. He needs to protect them from the constant onslaught of the ogres and their minions. He does this by engaging them in real-time, skill-based combat. In addition to his series of regular strikes, he can also execute powerful AoEs, launch enemies into the sky, slam them back down to the ground, cancel his attacks into rune strikes for massive damage, and cancel his attacks into dodges in order to evade his opponent's strikes. Of course, the star of the show is Avil's combat with the ogres. Now, with their minions defeated, it's time for Avil to take on their master, one of the enormous Reveni who has been rampaging through the countryside, obliterating everything in our fully destructible environments. The ogres themselves are fully dismemberable, but they wear armor in order to protect themselves. In order to take this beast down, Avil must first destroy that armor. This is done via a powerful charged up rune strike. Once the armor is destroyed, Avil can then dismember the limb underneath. Dismembering limbs like this builds energy which Avil will need to ultimately be able to strike the finishing blow. And as you can see, this ogre is none too happy about the loss of its leg, and Avil has to dodge its attacks while also trying to remove the remaining armor in order to get to the limbs beneath them. This is an extremely dangerous situation to be in because if any of these blows actually manages to hit Avil, it will be death in a single hit. Having now absorbed enough power and weakened the ogre sufficiently, Avil is now ready to go ahead and strike the finishing blow. Using the traversal options we showed off earlier, Avil is able to climb up the ogre's back, take out its helmet, and deliver the coup de grace. That was a relatively easy fight against a relatively basic opponent, but not all enemies are so simple. Depending on what armor, weapons, and abilities they have, each ogre presents its own unique challenges, and requires different strategies and tactics to take down. Here, we have an example of an ogre decked out in gold armor. This armor does open up some new traversal options for Avil, but as you can see, it's also much harder to remove. Each piece is protected by multiple latches that must be destroyed in order to remove it, 4 of them on each leg piece, and 2 on each arm piece. Having finally destroyed all the latches, Avil is now able to dismember the first of this ogre's legs. Moving on to the arms, however, is now much more difficult, as they are constantly moving, making it hard to target those tiny latches. Avil must dodge the ogre's attacks and their minions' attacks while doing this. It has now taken sufficiently long to take down this ogre that its leg has regenerated, and it stood back up. But it no longer matters. Flush with energy from his last kill, Avil is ready. He climbs up the back of the ogre and is presented with one final challenge, staying up there long enough to take out its remaining armor. First, he removes the helmet, and then the collar. With these two obstacles out of the way and its neck exposed, Avil can finally go in for the kill. And so, the second ogre falls. As I said before, this was just a short glimpse into some early pre-alpha gameplay, and there's much more to come. Go to extinction.com to keep up with all the latest news and reveals, and I'll see you next time.
PS4 for the players.
Play it on Xbox One.
Are you gonna do it? You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth.
Hang on, boy!
Okay!
The truth.
long way from home, aren't you? And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Wait here. I will handle this.
Wow, that was something, that fight.
On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
But not everyone is bad. Mother always said to be open to those who can help.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
PS4 for the players.
The game is a gritty crime thriller designed to be played on your own or collaboratively with a group. In this game, your choices really matter. The characters in the drama can live or die based on the decisions that you make.
It's also a game about trust. So it's about the trust between the characters in the game and their relationships, but also the trust with you and your friends playing the game in the room. The story of the game centers around a serial killer known as the Trapper, who has been murdering numerous people for some time. What he does is he sets up traps on their bodies, the bodies of the victims, which are designed to kill the first responders.
You play Becky Marnie, who is a homicide detective in charge of the investigation, and Felicity Graves, who is the district attorney. We saw how people played Until Dawn, which was, although it was a single-player experience, on the internet we saw loads and loads of people streaming it together as a group, and all shouting out the answers to different decisions. And we thought we could make something with that. In this story, everybody can die as a result of your actions, or everybody could live. Your decisions are almost like taking a pebble and dropping it in a pond. Ripples will spread out and affect other parts of the story. But if you drop a rock in there, big waves will spread out and have huge impacts.
Hands up now!
What PlayLink has brought to the game as a second screen for everyone that's in the room playing it has meant that it's more accessible, arguably, than a standard controller. It's given us options on hidden information and private information that we can target to specific players. So, for example, we have what we call hidden agendas, where I've been given something, a secret objective to complete that none of the rest of the guys know. So they're suddenly all trying to work out, one, who's got that hidden agenda, and also then what it is, and trying to prevent that from coming true. And I'm trying to just convince them to do what I want them to do without letting them know that I'm up to no good.
If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Then tell me the truth.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
We think that we've got a great game for encouraging social play. It really is something that, although you can play it single player, you're going to want to play this game as a group.
Hey! What's happening out there?
It's not as much fun when they don't let you leave, huh?
PS4 for the players.
Few dare trespass here. Those that do seek the glory of the hunt, to challenge themselves in a land like no other. But they never find glory, only death.
I'm not here for glory. I'm here for the mountain. For answers.
Then you must face the beast that guards it.
PS4 for the players.
Who makes a million robot clones of themselves? I mean, who does that? Stop. Whatever it is, I'm in. Awesome.
I'm impressed.
Little trick I taught him.
PS4 for the players.
World premiere.
I feel numb in this kingdom.
Rachel?
Devin, I covered your career at the University of Texas. Where'd you disappear to?
Today is the day that we put Mathis on the NFL map. A long shot from the depths of the unknown to being drafted by an NFL team.
All the eyes on you. What's to stop you from hightailing again?
Let me ask you something. Why are you here? Because football's my life.
My father used to say, when the world knocks you down, get back up again.
Wade is miles behind.
Long shot. You gonna get hit today.
You're not the only one trying to get drafted. No, man, forget you!
Devin Wade at the line for the final play of the game. It's the biggest moment of your life.
Let's go out there and prove to the world that we belong.
All biological life must be exterminated.
Doctor, get us out of here!
Ultron Sigma has 2 of the Infinite 6.
Gamora, we have Thanos. He raised you as his own. Convince him.
Have you come to beg for my help?
You have no choice. Help us.
Release me, and I will give you what you want.
Give us cause to trust you. Help us to find the Infinity Stones.
Very well. The Stone of Power lies at the heart of no room.
Bear witness to the death of your world.
Zero? His core routines have been rewritten by the Grandmaster. Nova, Major, get to the core.
The Time Stone has concealed itself beyond time. Valkonda needs its king.
We had a dream. Our 2 diseased realities united to form a single perfect universe. Will you not bow before your god?
You are no god.
You'll have your diversion. Make it count.
No, wait!
Ninjas.
Dante, can the ladies come out to play?
Be good.
Ebony, Ivory, care to dance?
I got riches building in my DNA. I got dark, I got evil that rot inside my DNA. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again, like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again, the sound that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use it, your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that sucker shit inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitch.
Get me close to him, and I'll take care of the rest.
Oh, look out! Damn it! This guy does not want us touching his cargo.
There's something much bigger going on here.
Jump!
Get down! Hey, Matt. You built this all yourself?
An artist can turn any scrap into a supercar.
This crew right here, that's the future.
We own these streets, Tyler, and the house always wins.
Well, not tonight it didn't.
Zegregera, 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. We intercept, then grab the cargo.
It'll be part of a convoy.
What are you thinking?
Quick hit and run. Get me close to the truck and I'll take care of the rest. Get me close to that truck before it hits the tunnel. The house won't let us anywhere near the truck. We gotta take out those cars. Get rid of these guys.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that truck.
Look out! Shit! Damn it!
What the hell?
This guy's out of his mind.
There's something much bigger going on here.
What's the play?
Forget the tunnel. We get him before he reaches the city.
Guys, more house cars headed your way. Freaking tanks is what they are.
They're going down either way.
Take him out, Ty.
Guys, city's coming up fast. Jess, I've got a really bad idea.
Mac?
Ladder on the side. You can get up on his right.
It's now or never, Jess.
Do it! Keep it steady!
Jump!
Jess, you got this?
Jess!
I got this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good job, team. Let's take this baby home.
Let's see what she can do. Okay, boys. Let's even the odds.
Play it on Xbox One.
Peggy 18.
PS4 for the players.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The riches in their holds fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
A man decides after 70 years that what he goes there for is to unlock the door.
not kiss the girls, my lips would grow a moldy. Way ho away, we'll haul away.
The Priscilla Shallows of Madagascar. Located on the cusp of a bustling trade route, it is the perfect place for an ambush. Here is our gang of pirates, the Raiders, going head-to-head with a gang of rival players, the Cutthroats. Victory goes to the team with the most loot at the end of the hunt.
Are we ready for a hunt?
Knowing how to sail with the wind is a pirate's most precious skill. Use the winds to increase your speed or to position yourself for tactical advantage in battle. To reap the most rewards, it is best to split up, some going inland, others keeping to the open sea. Each warship has unique strengths. The frigate's hull is reinforced, its arsenal equipped with numerous culverin cannons. The brigantine is devastating up close, with a battering ram designed to break any resistance.
Set for top, move!
The sloop of war kills from afar, with its crippling long-ranged mortars and precise long 9 cannons.
Sail! Flying hostile colors! All sail! Ride the wind! All hands on deck! Position fixed!
Open fire!
Nothing will save you now! Brace for impact! Woo! Drown, you soggy nutmegs!
Don't let bloodlust cloud your purpose. You're here for the loot, and so are your rivals.
Store the goods, then back to your stations.
The team that escapes with the most loot claims victory. Searching for more targets on the horizon, our sloop of war spots a rival pirate ship further inland.
Rockets on your command!
Piracy man! Fire!
With its heavily reinforced hull, our frigate swoops in to save the day, bearing the brunt of the damage.
Another day, another victim!
Speed, Mr. Mercy! Vamos con todo!
Our gang of pirates is now taking aim at the frigate, and it will take team coordination to take her down.
Fuego!
Hold tight, lads! That ship's badly damaged!
They are killing! We can take their ship!
With the enemy ship's broadside now vulnerable, our frigate rushes in to board her.
No quarter! Taste of blackened silver!
Fancy snorting some fish piss? We've got pilot hunters!
It's the rat fleet! Man over! Rockets away!
Pirate hunters have been sent in, signaling the end of the hunt. They target the pirates with the most stolen loot.
Time to make our escape, Captain, or we are good for the news!
They're firing mortars! Full tilt, Silbo, full tilt!
The pirate hunter defenses are so strong that the only option is escape. The brigantine is sacrificing herself to buy time for the frigate, who carries the most loot.
Incoming fire!
The frigate now needs to make its escape through the reefs.
Captain, let's make for the reefs!
Successful pilots know when to run, with their hulls full and the wind at their backs.
Sailor, what will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor lying in the morn?
There's a new pirate adventure on the horizon, Skull and Bones, and its port of origin is Ubisoft Singapore.
Just to be able to tell people, hey, I'm working on a pirate game, and it's the pirate game we've always dreamed about. We've always dreamed of playing this game.
That resonates with a lot of us that really have dreamed about making the ultimate pirate game. Nobody ever played pirate by themselves.
While working on Black Flag, at the end of it, we tried to put two players together, and it was just amazing. Like that very simple experience, just two ships with those great cannons, all that firepower that you give to the player, and you blow everything. That was just super cool. We already knew that something great could come out of that.
We're not making Black Flag 2.0, we're making our own game, but we really went to school on what we've done in the past.
In this video, you'll learn what it takes to become a pirate kingpin, how you'll craft your fleet to aid your allies and loot your enemies, why the Indian Ocean is the true home of piracy, and how the team's experience and expertise from working on Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag inspired them to embark on this ambitious new journey.
Our pirates are at the helm of the ship, so we control a giant tall ship across different classes of ships, from a small sloop to a giant frigate.
The pirates themselves start out with one ship, and over time they're going to collect more and more ships. And that gives them lots of, like I said, play style options and ways to take on their enemies. The other thing that it gives them a chance to do is to start to develop strengths in combat and PvP with and against other players.
One of our very interesting class that we have today is a sharpshooter. Basically, it's a long gun that is on a very small ship that doesn't have a lot of defense, but can shoot very, very far, extremely strong.
And we also have the frigate, which is able to basically sponge up damage. And it's very deadly when it gets its broadsides, zeroed in on its target. So our vision for our classes and our ship types is very similar to traditional RPG archetypes. So we want players to have a familiar system that they understand from playing other games and other genres.
We want to give the players opportunities to have lots of these different ships, so I can, depending on my situation, switch between my ships to support my teammates or support my friends, or to betray my friend or betray my former ally.
The combat that we wanted to bring was multi-dimensional, and one of the strong dimensions is the positioning. Which side of his hull is stronger than the other, but also what will be the direction and the position that will give him an advantage in terms of wind positioning.
The pivotal breakthrough for the experience of navigation and combat in Skull and Bones is using the wind and the ocean itself. And for us, wind is that tactical layer that lays on top of our systemic ocean. So wind is not just a navigation tool, it's how you assess the situation. It's used for positioning, to be in the right position to strike. It can be used both offensively and defensively. It's a way for you to escape quicker and gain an advantage on your prey.
So we can read it in every single element of the world, read it in the stream that you can see in the world, read it in the sails, the way they are turning, the way they are inflating.
The ability to position your ship so that you can bring your weapons to bear, and all kinds of different weapons, from mortars to rockets to cannons.
There are a lot of key things that you have to juggle. You have the ability to go up to the crow's nest. You have a much wider FOV, almost a 360 degree if you go around view of the environment. That helps you make decisions using the wind, the environment, and the position of your target.
Position fixed! Open fire!
So when you're constantly learning the abilities of your ship, compounded by the weaknesses of your target, you're even able to become a more deadly predator. We want players to feel powerful, but not all of the factions are toothless. So when the player encounters these factions, he'll have to make those decisions. Is it a target I can take on by myself? Is it something where I've got to take down, using my friends? I've got to call some of my buddies and my gang and bring them online with me, or I'm not going to have a chance. The world reacts. And that's where our pirate hunters come in. They represent the VOC, and they have a vested interest in securing the safety of their merchant ships. So the more thefts, the more heists that take place, the more likely it is in the world and in Loot Hunt that the pirate hunter is going to respond and try to hold you accountable for robbing from them. I will say that the pirate hunters are something you can't tackle by yourself, and there's going to be lots of encounters like that in Skull and Bones where you have to work together with your friends. But we'll wait and see. I mean, the idea is to put these things in a world that is logical and cohesive. And I'm not going to say it's impossible. I'm just saying don't try to do it by yourself. I'm sure someone's going to try to do it.
Oh, of course.
And somebody will be successful, but that guy will be legendary.
The Indian Ocean was super compelling for us. It's a different setting. It has all of the major ecosystems and so many different trade resources within the world that we could build a fantasy, very strong fantasy about how pirates operated and how pirates worked inside the Indian Ocean.
So you have an ocean that has amazing trade winds, beautiful waters that change in color and texture and behavior from region to region. It gives us a really huge canvas for us to tell our story.
We have a team who understand and live in the middle of the Indian Ocean. And because you understand it, you can smell it almost. When we have the image on screen, we know what it looks like in real life. We know how it feels like. We understand the world as it is in the Indian Ocean. And I think that makes a lot of difference.
Our game is dominated by a lot of islands and shorelines and so on. It's a bit close to what we have here in Singapore in terms of the environment. It's very tropical, there's a lot of beaches. It's a subject matter that's a bit familiar to us here. So we pay attention to the big picture, from the big composition to lighting and all the way to the smaller details like little swaying ropes and the subtle spray from the ocean.
The one thing, the adventure to go on with you as the star, your pirate is the center of this game. And then if every player is the center of the game, we make these communities and we make their own stories. And across different seasons, across different time periods, the game will live on, and we'll keep introducing new and unique content, different ships, different weapons, different items, different locations, different game modes.
And I think that's what makes Skull and Bones so special, is this idea that you can create your own gang, you can have your own identity, your own flags, your own emblems, your own colors, and you can go to war with each other and build your gang up to take over the whole Indian Ocean.
People see me and think they're safer. But it's not really me they're seeing. Probably for the best. Knowing everything hinges on a guy from Queens sounds as scary as it feels. No pressure, right?
PlayStation.
All units, 1010S at 36 and Park. Repeat, all units be advised. Shots fired at Fisk Towers.
Yuri, I'm here.
What do you see?
Find the rest. Boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
Men have fled through the building. Eliminate them.
Should have worn a helmet.
You got what you came for. You don't need to kill us too.
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
Spider-Man! Tell the boss is here!
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go. Hey, big guy. actually really cool. Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
You're about to find out. Check the roof.
He's here? Martin Lee. Oh, come on. No, 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 no! Let's go! Did that just happen? Yeah.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball?
It's complicated. Turns out Martin Lee is running the demons.
The guy who runs the homeless shelter?
Like I said, complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Too close. Okay, Lee, here I come! Hi, is this the flight to Newark? Why are you doing this?
Because no one else will! Ah!
Lee, this is crazy! This isn't you!
You don't know me!
Need a plan. Need a plan real fast. I guess this is the plan! Come on, Pete, you got this! You got this, you got this, you got this! Please don't screw this up! Mr. Lee?
It's over. Come on, dude, let's go. Miles!
PS4 for the players.
Sector is clear. Not clear! Not clear!
Assignments. They are unusual.
Grab onto something!
I'm trying!
We're just in time. Local forces barely fought off the Separatist first wave. Now the Seppies are landing in armored MTT loaded with battle droids.
All units escort multi-troop transport and protected from clone ion disruptors.
Lost yet. All right. We hold back those droids long enough, we can get reinforcements. I'm assigning coordinates. Guard your positions.
Something challenge.
What would you do if the world you knew was gone? All the comforts, the simple pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself and the ones you love when the protectors can't even save themselves? Army's pulling out. Come on. Last truck. Get in.
Some of this? How about you?
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
How will you choose a place to call home? How will you build it? Work together to defend it from the terror just outside the walls. When you get hungry, cold, what risks will you take? What mistakes will you make? When the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart, will you end a life?
Wait.
Or save it?
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got. Too deep and realize no one gets a second chance.
No! How will you find the strength to carry on?
in this world of the living and the dead. How will you survive?
Play it on Xbox One.
Peggy 16.
There are remote corners of the British Empire where the shadows linger at their deepest. The servants of the Crown know about these places and the things that sometimes lurk there. It is part of the burden of Empire to protect the world from such horrors.
Embark on an exotic safari into danger where few dare go and fewer return. Fantastic and forgotten civilizations, shrouded in mystery. Treacherous tombs and unfathomable evil never before seen by any human now living. Jump into the most daring expedition in history. Rebellion presents the fearless and unflinching Strange Brigade. This pulse-pounding adventure will rivet you to your game controller. Is the Strange Brigade doomed to burial in an ancient tomb? Don't fail to play Strange Brigade!
Here we go, off the rails. But you know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Any bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon. Oh, this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't feel a shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this. So let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. 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 Odyssey, yes, see.
Hey, here's your chance.
dominate off-road racing on his way to the top.
And I said, kiss your baby goodbye. Although it's alright. Never knows they wanna break you apart. Yeah. Kiss your baby goodbye. Although it's alright. You never know unless you get it far. Oh, yeah.
Our champion swerves around it brilliantly. Now that's the skill that wins no matter what the engine, no matter what the track. He is this season's undisputed motorsports champion, coming out of nowhere to rise to the top.
Roll the tape. I'd like to try it again.
Well, the sun ain't shining, it's dark and cloudy day. Well, the sun ain't shining, it's dark and cloudy day.
I'm going to ask you again. Do you remember me?
It's just a nightmare.
Got him! No! Get me out of there!
Try to visualize the last thing you can remember before you came here. You understand I want what's best for you.
Get your booty on home to me.
PS4 for the players.
О.
There was this sort of synergy of, well, we're looking to do something interesting in VR and we've got this division, and you're looking to sort of bring, you know, what sense you have of storytelling within and put that into the context of VR.
You can, for the first time as a player, feel like you are in a movie.
That's a really good word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
Whilst working with Ubisoft, we stumbled across some fascinating research that had begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories, to the digital space. Now, we've gone and taken the next logical step, and with Ubisoft, we've recreated in virtual reality one such test subject. So we'd like you to come and join us and experience the Walter test case for yourself.
Not as your character, but for real.
Again,
What you're experiencing is a recorded consciousness. It's not unlike watching a movie, so no matter how real it may seem, it can't hurt you. You are completely safe. You are completely safe.
The trident, the bow and arrow, the axe, the great battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. We find these symbols. We find the tusk.
That's supposed to happen?
Dunno. Welcome to downtown Halabadoo. Last known resting place of the Tusk of Ganesh.
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
Oh, thank you. I'm slipping.
You know that treasure hunting is not at the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary.
You two. Partners.
And hello, gorgeous.
What a pleasant surprise.
You want the tusk? You need my help.
A thief?
Collector of antiquities.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no? Felt like a no.
I must admit, you are quite the schemer.
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
Your history with the Tsar made you the obvious choice. You lied to my face. Cards on the table. I need your help. And if you want the tusk, you need mine.
Guess a limpet can't change his spots.
You know nothing about me.
Now a casualty of war.
Don't!
PS4 for the players.
Peggy 18.
Here you go, Peggy. There's everything your mother ordered and a ration card. And here's a Lakritschnecker just for you.
Wow. Gee, thanks, Mr. Wilson.
Hey, Peggy.
Hi, Bill.
I'm gonna get you out. Get it off. Hang on, I'm gonna get you out of there. Hang on, buddy. Just hang on.
Legal, help!
Look out!
Good girl, Liesel. Bravo, Hund. Liesel, no! bad girl.
Good nutrition is a matter of state security.
Wunderbar soldier who ever lived. Power of thunder.
Welcome back to round 3. Now is where it gets really exciting on America's #1 game show. Okay, hands on your buzzers. Here we go.
The Honorable, you must exercise self-control.
Illegal.
Darker shame, darling, darker shame. Thank you for all the joy and pain. Picture show, second balcony was the place we'd meet. Second seat, go Dutch treat, you were sweet.
The old and the weak are doomed.
William, I prayed for you to wake up.
You've gotten so fat.
Zed says we're having twins.
Frau Engel, she's been hunting for you. She's been moving heaven and earth, and today she found you.
You think your hero, William Joseph Blescotch?
Monsters did this.
Not monsters. Men.
Have you taken your German lessons?
Hello?
Come on, Peter, let's go someplace else.
Mom,
no buts!
Oh! Bitteschön.
Danke.
You, one strawberry milkshake, please. Oh, I hope you don't have a fire back there to put out. If so, I'll come back another time.
I'm sure the fire can wait, Commandant. One strawberry milkshake coming right up.
Fireman, I recognize your face. Very Aryan face it is too. Are you out of Station 1?
There you go, Commandant.
Oh, vielen Dank. Now you. Show me your identification papers. Please.
We gotta put the fighting spirit back in the American people.
You shoot good, Max! Smile!
Just who the fuck are you, white boy?
Stay calm. Let me first make it absolutely clear that I am not a Nazi.
What you say? You say you're Nazi?
Oh, fuck this.
Motherfucker!
Let me say this again. I ain't no goddamn Nazi.
Hey! Now you bring Super Spesh back in and you put him down right now, or I will shove this grenade so far up your ass.
Lady, I got precious little time for your bullshit. We've been trying to make contact with your group. We're organizing for a revolution in America.
We? Shit!
Take cover!
Relax, man. It's just a duck.
Oh, bitch got a sick sense of humor.
For the longest time, I've been hearing through the grapevine about this resistance leader named Horton.
You know, my ma always said, never trust a man can't handle his whiskey. So you sit right down, say Terror-Billy, and drink up.
Oh, goddamn.
Now listen, Terror-Billy, I respect your ambition, but there's nothing can be done no more. The world has sank into the crapper, and all we can do now is drink this whiskey and watch the vortex suck it all down.
Didn't expect your belly to be quite so yellow.
We stood up against the imperialist war machine of the United States of America and the greedy money men of Wall Street who was itching to send the children of the proletariat off to die in foreign lands so that they could be filling their coffers. It weren't their sons bleeding on the beaches.
I got kids on the way. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna raise them in a world run by these Nazi assholes.
You take freedom away from the American people, you're playing with fire. And I intend to pour some gasoline.
Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Allrest lived on the World Tree, together with our Divine Father, the Architect. They called that paradise Elysium. You're a blade.
As the driver of the Aegis, can you take me to Elysium?
I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself. Cover me!
Got it!
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of. Take this!
Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back.
You and that sword can't be!
I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
This blade he calls Pyra. Her flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis, or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either!
If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength.
Everyone, let's go!
Пеги 16.
Граждане Тропико, благодаря моим усилиям наша страна стала настоящим раем на земле. Однако наши ценности находятся под угрозой. Она исходит от популистов и тиранов. Я, Эль Президента, воспрепятствую этому. Я даю свое согласие на новый президентский срок. Я сделаю Тропико великой державой, еще более могущественной и привлекательной. Вместо стен я возведу мосты, которые будут соединять острова и людей Тропико, а не разделять их. Новое транспортное сообщение откроет перед вами и гостями нашей страны великие перспективы. Я изменю мир Тропико. Обогащу его лучшими образцами мировой культуры и чудесами со всего света. Представители других наций будут завидовать нам. Голосуйте за Эль Президента! Голосуйте за Тропико 6! Иначе...
I thought I'd seen everything. We're in a whole new world. Now we're gonna find out what you're really made of.
Get me a goddamn medic!
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. And it come and go out, and it won't stay long. You look in bed, somebody's gone. Death don't have no mercy. say in his land.